You can also modify the templates of the printed forms used by the task windows in Sage 50, or you can create your own. All of the printed forms, including invoices, payroll checks, and mailing labels, can be modified to fit your needs. In order to modify one of the printed form templates, first open the Select a Report or Form window. Then select the Forms tab within the Select a Report or Form window and select the type of form to customize within the Form Types list. Below that, select the name of the specific form to customize from the listing shown. Then click the Customize button that appears in the lower right corner of the window to open the Design Editor for the selected form. The Design Editor window allows you to add, remove, and change data fields, text fields, and other shapes and images that appear within the printed version of a form. Before you begin adding new items to your form, however, you should examine the options within this window. If you click the Options button at the top of the window, you will open the Form Design Options dialog box. Within this dialog box, you will see a set of checkboxes shown on the Display tab that you can check or uncheck to turn the associated features on or off. If you click the Grid/Copies tab, you will see options for how you would like the object placement grid to be displayed and measured on screen, as well as how many copies of the form you would like to print each time that you print a record using this form. When you have selected the desired options for the form, click the OK button. Down the left side of the Form Design Editor window, you will see a toolbar that contains buttons that you can use to insert objects into your form. To insert a new object into the form, first click the Add button shown in the toolbar within the Design Editor, and then select the type of object that you wish to add to the form from the side menu of choices that appears. Next, if needed, answer any prompts that appear in order to insert an object of the selected type. Finally, if needed, click and drag over the area within the form where you want the object to appear. To modify an object within the form, click the desired object in order to select it, and then click the Properties button within the toolbar that appears within the Design Editor window. Note that when an object within the form has been selected, it will be displayed with small squares at each of the corners and midpoints of the object. Depending on the type of object you select, the properties and options that are available to change within the Properties dialog box will vary. Set any properties of the selected object as desired within the tabs of the Properties dialog box that appears, and then click the OK button in the dialog box to apply your changes to the selected object. You can delete an object within the form by first selecting the object that you wish to delete, and then clicking the Delete button within the toolbar that appears at the left side of the Form Editor window. You can also select multiple objects within a form. This can be useful in order to move a set of selected objects without displacing their relation to each other. You can also use this feature to align and resize multiple selected objects within a form. To select multiple form objects, click on the first object to select it. Then hold down the Shift key on your keyboard while you continue to click on any other objects that you would like to select as part of the group. When you have finished, release the Shift key on your keyboard. If you need to deselect a selection of objects or deselect a single selected object, simply click into the blank area of the form. Once you have multiple objects selected, you can align the objects by a selected side. To do this, click the Line Up button within the toolbar at the left side of the Form Design window, and then choose to which side of the selected objects the selected object should be aligned from the side menu that appears. You can also resize selected objects to make them the same height, the same width, or the exact same size. To do this, select the objects to resize, and then click the Resize button in the toolbar at the left side of the Form Design window. Then choose the resizing option that you prefer from the side menu of choices that appears. To change the type of paper you want to use when printing this form, click the drop-down that appears next to the Print button in the toolbar at the top of the Design Editor window, and then choose the Setup command from the drop-down menu. In the Page Setup dialog box that then appears, you will find several preset page sizes and layouts. While the form editing window can be used to make forms look however you want, ensure that you do not place content in your form outside of the printable area of the form. For example, if your printer does not have a continuous feed option, do not select a continuous page style. When you are finished customizing your form, click the Save button in the toolbar at the top of the window. In the Save As dialog box that appears, enter a name for the custom form into the Form Name field. You can then enter a description of the form into the Form Description field. Then click the Save button within the dialog box to save the custom form. If you do not wish to save your changes to a form that you have customized, note that you can click the Close button within the Design Editor window, and then simply click the No button when Sage 50 asks if you want to save your changes.